Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen. All right, we're down here in the heart of Germantown, and by popular demand, we have the national treasure back in the house. I'm going to be doing a top 5 fish sandwich in Louisville, and that's how I got the national treasure back out of the mothballs. He's kind of picky. I've already done the fried chicken video. I've done the cheeseburger videos, pizza, but you know, he's a fish or a chicken guy. So this is the only way I can coax him out.
Don't forget the burgers. Don't forget the burgers.
This is one of his top picks. I'll let him tell more about why when we get in there. But Sam, what have you been doing with yourself?
I'm trying to avoid you, but not my public. Not my public.
And you notice the National Treasure t-shirt. What's the story behind that?
God bless me with grandchildren. I gave it to me for Father's Day, I think.
Before we get going in here, do you have any... Oh, look at it.
Chicks uses Icelandic cod. As you know, that's my top fish. And they also have good bean soup, so here we are. Been here, coming here for a long, long time. Way back, because Manual Stadium, you go to watch a football game, we come here and eat before that.
Any old haunts around here you used to frequent?
Oh, sure. Right up the street, Old Hickory.
Okay, well, maybe we'll get a story or two before we get out of here. All right, enough gum flapping. Let's go on in and get some fish. One thing I do remember about this place, it was either in 2019, 2020, I was with my girls doing an intro out on the front sidewalk. But anyway, you see the girls doing like gymnastics in the background, and then all of a sudden they stopped, and then you look over and you see some old guy throwing up in that concrete flower pot. We're at Check's Cafe. 75-year-old restaurant, you know, we got to check it out. I have on this Evansville gear. Is it a coincidence that I'm wearing Evansville?
Oh boy, what a memory. You get it all, Goodall. You don't miss a trick.
So basically, I'm going to show you how much each place was, show how much you get, and then at the end of it, you know, you can judge for yourself, put a calculator to it. You can decide which one is the best deal in town. I'm not going to be going number 1, number 2, and then of course Sam's going to be chirping in some of his.
You got to remember, when my criticism comes, it probably is because the establishment doesn't use Icelandic cod. You cannot screw up Icelandic cod. You can only make it better.
Unfortunately, there's not many places in Louisville that still use Icelandic. So,
but I know where they are.
Even though I'm not doing a full-length video, I just give you a quick little pan around the place. The place has been here since the 40s, and nothing has really changed much. You see here, go up there, you order your food, you find a seat, they bring it out to you. Everybody that's ever been a Louisvillian has been to Check's. I can guarantee you that. It's a rite of passage. Okay. As you see, there's the menu when you're ordering right up here. And this is one of the few places you can get a rolled oyster. It's another big draw for this place. $9 for rolled oysters and fish sandwich. One piece is $13.99. You see there. Ain't no whippersnappers. They know what they want in here.
So, how you doing?
Sam over
Good,
there
I'm doing
jacking
good.
his jaws.
Trinity guys, buddy.
You better believe it.
They're starting to pick up. They're lined up. We got here early, too. What we got here, Sam?
Bean soup, buddy. You're in Czechs. Don't you understand?
They're also known for that chili.
Yeah, well, not like the bean.
They use the same chili recipe they used back in the 40s. That's old school Louisville chili recipe, by the way. It's different.
Taste that.
You ain't afraid I got like Ebola virus or anything here?
You got it. I probably had it too.
That is perfect. It's been cooked long enough to where the broth isn't just water. It's good and blended, but not overcooked to where the beans are mushy.
It's probably a day old. Yeah, just listen to old Sam. You'll understand about where and what to eat.
All right, so I got the fish and onion rings. Got a little onion ring sauce on the side. Looks to be about an 8-ounce piece of fish. That's typical. Most people cut about 8 ounces for a single fish. I got my rolled oyster, cocktail sauce, and the onion rings. Sam's got him a one-piece fish. And the one-piece fish go for $13.99 just by itself, a sandwich by itself. So $14 for an 8-ounce sandwich. One thing I do notice is I like the breading. That looks like the Zesta-Meal, Cracker Meal breading. Sam, how about a little fish with your ketchup?
You load the wagon, I'll tend to the horses. Top 5, I can tell you that. Any other questions? Maybe he can answer.
All right, one thing, good bonus here. They ain't stingy on the tartar sauce. Charge you, like 50 cents for an extra packet of tartar sauce.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's the real deal.
Flaky and white. Fresh out of the icy cold waters of the North Atlantic. Icelandic cod. Processed and frozen at sea. Just as fresh as if it had just come out of the water. When planning your next visit to the Mammoth Cave area, your trip wouldn't be complete without staying at historic Wigwam Village number 2. Located in the heart of cave country, Wigwam Village is just a stone's throw away from all the other caves and attractions. 1 and 2 bed teepees are available, and although built in 1937, Wigwam Village has been updated and restored with all your modern day conveniences. How cool would it be for your kids to spend the night in a teepee? Be sure and mention this ad and get a free souvenir, so give them a call today and make your reservations. I like the looks of these onion rings. I like those big flat ones. Go ahead and try their onion ring sauce here, see what they're talking about.
You got any cocktail sauce for that oyster?
Well, you already know I do, and they ain't stingy on that either.
Your tartar good?
Old Louisville favorite right here. This one's shaped like a football.
I remember when those were a nickel in Mazzoni's in the 40s downtown. My daddy'd take me in and get himself a draft beer and oysters. 1 nickel. How much are they now, Bear?
$9.
Times have changed.
I'll try to make up for it in condiments. Look, I got the cocktail, tartar, and Grace. Making rolled oysters is actually an art form. The only thing left is Sam left 1 piece of bread. One thing worth mentioning here is the owner, John, he outsources everything local, from Klosterman bread Their beef for their burgers. They got this new prime burger. Comes from Shelbyville.
And he may start doing T-shirts with SJS Junior Inc. Guess who that is?
Everything's from scratch, homemade. The bean soup, fish sandwich. You can't get any better. Maybe on some breading, this one or that one, but like he always said, Icelandic cod, you can't go wrong.
Have a great day.
Stay with us. We're going to the next stop, and it's down on the river. Stay tuned.
Harrods Creek.
Well, close enough. Jeez. Split hairs. We're gonna sit outside even though it's 90 degrees. I got the fans blowing here. We're undercover, so actually it feels pretty good out here, you know?
Fair.
Boy, ain't nothing good enough for you, is it? See down there, it ain't stopping. They full down there
Harrods
on the deck.
Creek.
Right here on Harrods Creek. My grandma used to live down here and actually worked here when it was Buzz Parsons. Still the icy waters of the North Atlantic, any way you want to slice it.
North Atlantic comes from a little warmer water than Icelandic.
Okay. If you say so.
Check.
Player haters ball over here.
Don't take my throne, because I'm a shoo-in for Hater of the Year.
That's not true.
Like I said, the old Buzz Parsons, for y'all that remember. The building basically is still the same as what it was back in the day. Chris, how you doing, buddy? How long you been working for Cunningham's?
1980. Yeah.
Okay. Did you work at Cunningham's before the Georges bought it or after?
I think, yeah, well, Luther James owned it for about 6 months. So it might have been 1979. I'm not honestly sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, the fish is good here. They're known for it. And this is probably the longest running restaurant in 1870. Although they're known for their fish and their burgers, really good, you can't beat this atmosphere here. Sitting here overlooking Harrods Creek, watching the kayakers and the boaters go by. Now they had the regular concrete dock you see down there, but now they have built an additional dock to make it more accessible for the boaters to pull up. They got tired of getting flooded and having to clean that dock off. This is a floating dock. I've been loving their chili since I've been going to Cunningham's. Probably been 40 years. And of course, I get all the fixings with it. Jalapeno, onion, and cheese. Can't waste that jalapeno juice. That's like a Rembrandt or a Picasso painting right there.
What else would you expect for the human garbage disposal? Grace by design.
Now we're going to shower it with grace.
It's a shame you all can't witness this vigorous display of engulfing all food. It's nothing like being head up.
They ain't scared to put a little chili powder in it.
Isn't it amazing he has any taste buds whatsoever?
Never let it be said that Sam's cheery and positive. I'm sure we got there a nice, tall, cool glass of Haterade.
Nothing but the best.
As I said before, typically fish joints around here serve an 8-ounce piece of fish. It's got that Zestamil Cracker Mill breading, but this breading on this fish is as good as it gets. Showered in grace. Good piece of rye bread there.
Nice fillet.
just left checks. That sandwich was $14. Sandwich by itself here is $12.50. So a little cheaper.
I'm not saying anything bad. There's no question it's top 6 or 7 in town.
Looks white and flaky to me.
Because it's cod.
Like he said, his top 5. So that's saying something right there. Then you throw in the ambience of Harrod's Creek on a nice sunny afternoon.
A+.
Goes without saying.
And plenty of good service. And friendly.
Not to mention the owner, Brent George. Very good friend of mine. Salt of the earth. They don't come any better than Brent and his wife, Judy. Especially Judy. You know, I don't care if it hit the table or not. This table could have Ebola virus on it. I don't care. I ain't wasting nothing.
What's new? Pocket full of money and a heart full of love.
Lard in my hair and bells on my toes.
Well, you can't disagree. It's the truth.
All right, we're over here in J-Town at Pastimes Fish House.
Love your old channel, man.
Appreciate that. Thanks for watching. But this is one of the few things that Sam and I can ever agree on. Pastimes Fish Sandwich is one of the best in town. Sam, you go ahead and tell your 10 cents on it.
Well, unfortunately, I've known the owner for a long time and got many stories. But he has got a great fish sandwich. The shrimp is as good as anywhere in town. And they got frog legs. So we're going to pig out. By the way, girls, I'm still single.
And, you know, speaking of being single, he's got a pocket full of money and a heart full of love. It's a good thing he's got a pocket full of money because you got to pay in cash here. And what does that tell you? You go anywhere that's cash only, that tells you a lot right there because they got one of the only games in town. All right, enough of this gum flapping. Let's go on in. All right, so as I said, cash only, but the place is full to the rim. Refer to my full-length video if you want to see the full ambience of the place and everything they have to offer.
Dollar bills everywhere.
They're out of frog legs today, but we did get their famous shrimp and, of course, the Icelandic cod fish sandwiches.
On rye.
Food's on the way. Before we get going, though, I want to thank Jimmy Shores down in Blunsville, Tennessee. Sent me this shirt, Blunsville Country Store. I'll be coming down your way to get that bologna sandwich he was bragging about. The other thing, we mentioned Sam. I know I've hardly ever said this before, but the national treasure is single. And if we have any inquiries, just send me an email and a picture.
Phone number.
Well, we'll see the picture first before we get the phone number. How about that?
You're terrible.
Well, I can just show you right off the bat before Sam tears into it. You get a full loin of cod.
Oh, here's the first, folks. Brickman's ketchup. Brickman. Can you believe the best fish in the East End, and we got Brickman's ketchup?
Don't take my throne, cause I'm a shoo-in for hate of the year.
Oh, well. Gotta watch them pennies, Tommy.
10-ounce cod for the sandwich, $12. Comes with bread and chips and a pickle. We got that side of shrimp. Came with 6 shrimp. But I tell you what, they're plenty good. And you know, that breading holds together pretty good. I'm going to try shrimp first, Jimmy. You eat the tail. And of course, shower it in grace.
You'd think this guy's religious.
I'm religious enough to know I'm saved by grace. How about you? Man, it's still steaming. Look how flaky and white that is.
Did I lie? Have I ever lied? When it comes to fish, chicken, or burgers,
That's good.
by the way, I'll put a little plug in for Chex. He told us when we were down there he was using Prime on his burgers. I went down and tried one. It's pretty good. Prime. Remember, I basically have three fish. O'Brien's in the west, Check's in the middle, Tommy Pass in the east. Pastime. You can't beat them.
The codfish sandwich for $11.95 here, being Icelandic, one of the best deals in Louisville. All right, I'm over here in the Highlands at the corner of Barrett and Winter Avenue, and I'm at the Fish House and Beignet Cafe, national treasure, still tagging along. And let me tell you, the Fish House been here for at least 40 years or somewhere abouts, and it's one of my favorite spots. Sam, of course, he's a little skeptical, but this is my parents and I's favorite place. And I'm going to show you why when we get in there. But let's just say this much. They ain't stingy with that jalapeno tartar sauce. Quit fronting. All right, Sam, you know, we're down here in the Highlands. I'm getting that hippie groove on. And, you know, we're right in the middle of the counterculture movement of the 60s and 70s. You were around during that time, running around here. Give us a little experience of what you know about the counterculture movement going on down here.
I was here the first week this place was open, and I'm glad to see that they have a mural of one of my old running mates, Hunter Thompson, right across
the street
Hunter
over.
Stockton Thompson. If you haven't read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you haven't lived. Now, other than that, we'll get to this fish. It's been a long time. I don't remember it, so I'll give it a try. But remember, there are three, and then there's the rest.
Thank you. Here's something else that keeps calling me back. Here's this tartar sauce. All you want, no extra charge, and y'all don't know nothing about that jalapeno tartar sauce. All right, so here we go. This is a little change up than from what we've been showing. This is scrod, but it's Green River style breading, which is primarily cornmeal. They got the fried green tomatoes, homegrown. I had to get some of them. I come here for the chowder too. Seafood chowder. Here's your ketchup, Sam. I think it's Cisco brand. And I'm gonna do a little different today than usual. I'm gonna go with some malt vinegar on mine.
Oh, anything to satisfy the human garbage disposal.
And of course, showered in grace. And here's the showstopper, the jalapeno tartar sauce.
I'll take a Pasadena. Can we eat?
You can now eat, Sam.
Well, whatever it is, it's got plenty in it.
By the way, don't get it twisted. Scrod is in the cod family, so we're actually having cod.
That was for my benefit.
Look at there. Chock full of seafood and potatoes.
It's more seafood than potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Typewriter technique. Y'all don't know nothing about it.
Nothing more than a glorified version of the human garbage disposal. I would recommend trying the seafood chowder.
Now for the fried green tomato.
I'll have to say, it ain't bad.
And yes, the national treasure has not been taken yet. So send all inquiries into this email address and pictures.
And phone number.
Let's just start with the email and the pictures. We'll get phone number exchanges later.
God bless you all.
You might or you might not know this, but you are now in the presence of royalty.
Oh, very.
CJ Fletcher, locally famous artist here in Louisville, highly renowned. I know you don't like to brag on yourself, CJ, but
See that mural over there?
Yes, sir.
That was my running mate.
Oh, good for you.
No, we were in a lot of jails.
but this is at least the fourth video that CJ has appeared on my channel. I've done a couple of your art shows. You were in the last time I did the review at the Fish House, and now again.
Here I am again, still at the Fish House and still doing art shows.
Tune in for her next art show is going to be in the fall. I'll be showing up, and it'll be included in one of my videos, so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. Thanks,
All right,
Barry.
well, thank you, CJ.
Right, see you
Nice
in
meeting you.
October.
I'm Sam.
All right.
Sam, pleased to meet you, Sam.
Yes,
see
ma'am.
you in October.
Thanks a lot, CJ.
Not bad. I haven't had one since 2012 New Orleans.
And was that at Cafe Du Monde down there on the
It was in
market?
the corner.
Cafe Du Monde. I've been there, had that, and I'm going to tell you right now, I've had these before. I've showed them.
This is plenty good.
These are as good or better than what you would get in the French Quarter at Cafe Du Monde. I ain't even fronting. And look how airy and fluffy that is, topped off with the powdered sugar. Of course, I got to wash it down with the ice cold, tall glass of milk. Be sure and join us on the next stop. We still got a couple places to go.
This is the national treasure. Tuning out.
All right, we're over here off Cane Run, Greenbelt Highway at Mike Lenning's. Been here for 101 years. I got the national treasure back again, of course. See, he's got his nice little shirt that his grandkids bought him. But anyway, this has always been one of my favorite fish places in town. And I know there's a lot of haters that are going to come on here. They're going to say, oh, it's too expensive. Well, I'm going to show you how this place is actually the cheapest place in town. So I'm going to shut y'all up once and for all. What do you know about this place?
When I first came here, there was a gravel parking lot. There was a gun club across the road. You could sit in the garden out here on Sunday eating and watch the turkey shoot over there. But they've got a variety of stuff, and from turtle soup to alligator to frog legs to fish platters. They got it all here.
So, as I said, I'm going to show you how you're looking at the best deal in town. Okay, yes, the fish sandwich is $18.25. But you're getting 2 huge fillets of fish. And I ordered 3 extra orders of bread. So check this out for you naysayers. All right. There's one. And see, I made the same mistake for all these years where I would come here and Melissa and I would both get our own fish platter. And it took no telling how many years before I finally learned the trick. If you've got a wife and 2 kids, you can come here, of course, and you get the tower of onion rings. End up taking leftovers home every time.
So now, being a human garbage disposal, he'll get rid of all of them.
And I ended up getting 2 drinks. And the Tower of Onion Rings, it was $38, okay? But you could come here, get 1 fish sandwich, 3 extra orders of bread for $1. You're going to feed your family of 4 people for 19 and a quarter. Okay, so I don't want to hear any more of this, hating and all this stuff about Mike Lenning's is the most expensive fish in town, because actually it's the opposite. When you break it down, like people talking about, oh, you can go to Arby's and get the $7 fish sandwich. Do you realize with that fish right there, you would have to order 7 Arby's fish sandwiches to get what you're getting here. So 7 times 7, it ended up costing you $50 at Arby's to get the same amount of food you're getting here. Or even some of these reputable fish places, you're getting twice as much food there. So instead of all that most expensive, it's actually the cheapest. You just don't know how to order right. And if you keep up that same thought process, you're always going to be poor. You got to do it right. All right, Sam got a little fish with his ketchup. Speaking of ketchup there, what are you working with, Sam?
Oh, we got it made today.
Sam is not only the cod connoisseur.
We got house recipe fancy tomato.
He's also the big ketchup authoritarian.
It ain't Heinz, let's put it that way.
Leave it to old Sam Silky Johnson over here, Player Hater of the Year.
The winner of the 9th annual Player Hater of the Year award is Silky Johnston.
Right's right, wrong's wrong.
So right off the bat, what are you thinking there, Sam?
Not too bad, not too bad.
All right, looks like I got my work cut out for me. Let me get this stuff situated. Now, you do have to pay 35 cents extra for extra tartar, but these are 3 ounce cups. I mean, look at that. I slathered it on there, and I still have enough for another sandwich. So, once again, for you haters out there.
You don't have any haters, do you? I'm looking for lovers, not haters.
All right, here we go. Flaky white from the icy cold waters of the North Atlantic. Wash it down a little dab. Back to these onion rings. One of the few places left in Louisville that makes their own onion rings. It's a lost art. People don't have the time to put in the labor for it. And, bagged frozen onion rings are good most of the time. But this is one of the traditions that you can always get here at Mike Lenning's. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. My patented typewriter technique.
Whatever.
All right, I have Bill Linnig here, and he's going to tell us about his brand new ice cream store. I told y'all we had an addition here. So go ahead and tell us all about your new venture.
What we do, we try to do something new every year, and this is what we came up with this year. So we started on it in the winter. It was a building we weren't even using anymore, and we wanted a little gift shop and an ice cream shop. So when people basically finished eating, they can come up over here and kind of relax and have a little dessert. Only open right now Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from like 3 o'clock till closing, basically. Yeah, we've got 2 scoops of premium ice cream. It's Blue Bunny, and it's for $5 on a waffle cone. So
right.
I don't know if there's a better value in Louisville.
But here's the deal, folks. You get 1 scoop for $3,
yeah.
2 for $5.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the first-hand behind-the-scenes look at his new shop, retail section, as I said.
Right now we just got some T-shirts and our tartar sauce, cocktail sauce, some of our novelty items. We got some kids stuff for kids coming up off the playground. We're going to get some fishing lures, fishing equipment in here and stuff like that. So we'll see. So we've got all 8 different flavors. We're ready to go. We added to our wood carving. Abby Peterson, he's a world champion wood carver, chainsaw carver. He told us when he was doing it, he said, this is going to be the most photographed thing in y'all's restaurant. And he's right, because when we're busy, there'll be people lining up to get their picture taken. We call him Big Mike.
Okay, well, he's got several other carvings here that I
Yeah.
did in my last video here. So refer to that video. They're really amazing and worth looking up. So check out that previous video. And y'all don't know nothing about this Mike Linnig. We're out here in Dixie Highway in the Shively community off Flintlock Drive, and we are at O'Brien's Tavern, an icon here in the Shively community. Known for some of the best fish sandwiches in Louisville. Sam's going to tell you why shortly, but Sam turned me on to this place probably close to 20 years ago, and I've been coming here ever since.
Formerly known as Mary and John O'Brien's, then taken over by their son Glenn, who just recently died and was a good friend of mine. I used to own a place in Gulf Shores, and I let him take his crew to my condo in Gulf Shores, so I was cock on the roost out here. He used to keep a bottle of Heinz ketchup in the refrigerator for me.
Private stock.
Private stock. Well, let's put it this way. In the South, this is the top spot. In the East, it's Pastime, and in the Central, it's Chex. I have a top three, mainly because they all use Icelandic cod, and as you all know, I prefer Icelandic cod over North Atlantic or Pacific cod.
Back to Glenn. Not only was Sam and Glenn O'Brien really good friends, but Glenn was known all over the South End for his philanthropic causes, donating to kids, was a big DeSales booster, went to DeSales. Out here in this end of town, if you didn't know Glenn O'Brien, you weren't from the South End. All right, enough of the gun flapping. Let's go on in and get some of this Icelandic cod. Same, nothing's changed. I don't think anything's changed at O'Brien's in 70 years. I got these pinto beans, cornbread muffin. We got 2 fish sandwiches. That looks like about an 8-ounce filet. There, let me. Oh, his is a little bigger. They must like him more than me.
Well, there's a reason.
Yeah. Why, they like grumpy old guys?
Grumpy, you're
Sam, so why do they like you better than they do me?
pocket full of money, heart full of love, bells on my toes, and lard in my hair.
Oh,
By the way, we got the best waitress in town waiting on us.
what's your name, young lady?
Shelly.
Shelly, and how long you been here?
I've been here a year.
Y'all doing pretty good since the new owners took over here?
Yes, doing great.
Okay, it's good to hear. I know y'all selling the good, finest product that you can get.
I beg your pardon? Say that again.
Uh,
Say that again. What'd you say? He did say the finest product.
well, I will not deny Icelandic cod is the top quality cod.
Good.
Ain't no child's portions. And they fill it up, too. They ain't fronting. I'm just going ahead and accentuating it right up front. Okay. Onion. Man, there ain't nothing better than a good bowl of beans and a fish sandwich. Right off the bat, bit into 2 pieces of ham. You know, they put the real swine in their bean soup. Let me try it with this cornbread.
Muffin.
Huh?
Corn muffin.
This guy over here, you talking about, he is nothing but a pure play hater. Silky Johnson.
Don't take my throne, cause I'm a shoo-in for Hater of the Year.
Not true. I'm just a perfectionist.
Look, he wants to argue over it being cornbread or corn muffin. Made from the same cornmeal batter. Wash it down with a little diet. Now, don't think I ain't gonna eat that bean soup. I'm just gonna move over here, show you what I got here.
That's pretty good.
Where's that tartar? Oh,
You got bigger than I did.
you think?
Well, yeah. I'm pissed, Shelly.
There you go. That's at least 8-ounce filet of cod right there.
Inch thick.
And it's got the cracker meal breading. You see there? That cracker meal breading gives it that kind of buttery taste. For y'all that are true cod connoisseurs, you know what I'm talking about. They don't give you a little cup of tartar. They ain't stingy with it. You get to pour it on however you like it.
Yeah, ain't no little packets and you get charged extra for a second packet. None of that here at O'Brien's. This is down home.
And the good Klosterman rye bread.
I doubt that.
You don't like the rye?
No, it's okay. I just don't know. Costume.
Will Player Hater of the Year award is Silky Johnston.
But look how white and flaky that is. Guess how much this bowl of bean soup and cornbread is? Oh, I'm sorry, corn muffin. $5.99. Young man, what's your name?
Greg.
Greg?
Bridwell, yes.
Okay, and how long you been frequenting O'Brien's Tavern?
Want the truth?
Yeah.
55 years.
Wow. Does that stool have your name on it?
Yes.
Do you holding court at this
My dad
end?
brought me in here when I was 15 years old. I'm proud of it, to be honest.
Well, that's something to say right there, that you could stay loyal to a place for 55 years.
Love it.
All right. Well, thank you, and nice chatting with you today.
Take
All
care.
right. I have the brains behind the operation here. We got Pam. How long you been here now, Pam?
A year and a day.
Okay. So I understand you got pedigree.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you're bringing to the table here, a world of experience, and what you're bringing here with them.
I've got 25 years of experience from Wagner's Pharmacy,
Okay.
and I've been on every TV station you can imagine. Beat Bobby Flay. Met a lot of the Man vs. Food, all of them, a couple of the other ones. Know a lot of horse trainers.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
what we got here is a genuine
Kentuckian.
blue blood of the Louisville food scene right here is what we got. Okay, so tell us about some of your signature items that you serve here.
I make a chicken and dumplings. It does real good. They really, really like it. We do that. Our fish, we serve a 8-ounce fish sandwich.
Tell me why the fish is so special here.
It's Icelandic codfish.
Ooh,
Yeah, and we
as Sam says, the best.
yes, and we bread it ourselves, put our secret seasons and stuff in it, and that's why we have the best.
All right, well, I'm glad that you all are continuing the O'Brien's tradition with the Icelandic cod and all the other good food you can get here. Of course, this is an icon on the Dixie Highway Shively community out here, and I just appreciate you. Again, Glenn O'Brien, I hope you're looking down smiling, knowing that they're carrying on the tradition and the standard that you set long ago. Rest in peace, Glenn. And y'all don't know nothing about this O'Brien's Tavern. All right, first off, I want to thank the National Treasure for joining me on this little adventure. We've been doing this now for about 3 weeks, haven't we?
Pretty long time.
Okay, and especially I want to thank you all, the viewers, for sticking in with me. I know this has been a long video, but when you're covering 6 different places and you got to get all the great content of the National Treasure,
By all means.
you don't want to waste a morsel of any of that footage. So yeah, it's a little long, but thank you for sticking with us. Also, check in WHAS, my monthly feature Great Day Live on September 24th. I'm going to be elaborating more on our little adventure that we've done, so tune in.
Send pictures.
Again, National Treasure. He's still on the market. Send those pictures, email.
We'll take it from there, baby.
All right. And with that, y'all don't know nothing about these top fish sandwiches in Louisville.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.